Hi everyone, it's time for a new pattern. Let's go to pattern focus to find the next pattern. We're going to do this one. I'm Watching You by Chrissy Whitney. This would be a cool pattern for Halloween, wouldn't it? We're aiming for these sort of eyeball things there. Okay, so step one, it's a grid pattern. So step one, make your grid, and then dropping things. And then in the corners, you want a nice thick bar here in the diagonal corners. And then inside that, we're going to make this oval eye-like shape right there. And then inside that, we're going to make a eye shape, right? So right like that. Inside the eye, we're going to fill in the middle, the iris, and then we can put these like eyelashes on the tops and bottoms, and we're aiming for that. So a bunch of staring at you eyes, and we have variations. You can do them going different directions. You can do them all going the same direction. You can go them around in a circle. You can have this kind of eye. You can have that kind of eye. All sorts of different ways you can do your eye. But it would be a good Halloween one. And I think, let's turn on the light. Trying to decide how I want to do it. I'm going to do a bit of border and I'm just going to do one big one in the middle with them going in the circle, making that circle shape. I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do for the corners is I'm going to do it without drawing the actual grid in the middle. I think I've done this one before. I feel like I have. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. I think in the corners, I think I like this where they've got it a little curvy, maybe. That. Something like that. I want them really thick though. I'll go back, make them even thicker. Super thick. Super thick. And the same down here. I want it super thick. A little more curvy. A little more roundy. Okay, something like that. And then on the other, then the eye shape, I'm going to put them, the eye shape goes this way, so it goes from here to here and then up to this corner, like that. It's actually kind of hard to draw some of these patterns in this larger scale. You would think it'd be easier, but you know, we always tend to draw the patterns when you do a grid pattern. You tend to draw it at least 3 across on a 3x3, you know, like a 1-inch size square. These are much larger than that, so it's actually a little more challenging to figure out where to put that shape. It's interesting. Ooh, that. Okay. And now the eye shape. I think I could put that a little bit fatter here, just so it kind of touches there, maybe. Okay, so now on this shape, I want all of my eyes to do that. Using my big fat pen. Drew that first one in pencil just so I was sure that's what I wanted to do. Now I can erase that pencil up. If you're ever going to color in around a circle and you want that circle a certain size, make it bigger than you think, because you forget that your pen has that weight, and you really are only going to see the inside of that, not the outside. And always draw it bigger. You can always fill in more, but it's hard to get it back if you haven't made it big enough. Make it nice and big, and then I can always fill it in if I haven't made it quite big enough. But usually by the time I get the outside part filled in, then that middle circle part looks smaller than it was originally when I drew it. And if I want a little bit more, I can always come back there like that. This one feels like it's not dark enough for some reason. Okay. Each one seems to be slightly different, but that's okay. Like that. And then I want eyelashes. Okay. And I think I want... I'm going to fill in this part here. Maybe there. I feel like that's not enough dark, or it's not enough something. Wonder if I should put like lines there. Let me see. Let me look at the sample one again. My eyes are going to have bloodshot eyes. Ooh, I should have done them in red. Well, too late now. Okay, that's different. I'm good with that. This one's called I'm Watching You. If I think about it and if I remember, I will try to make a link to my video if I've done this one before. I'm not sure that I have. Seems familiar, but you know, at this point I've done so many videos, I don't remember. But anyway, do we want to do any shading? I guess it should have some shading. While I'm shading, I will do a question. Let's see. Do you sing in the car? Do you sing in the shower? And do you dance in the car? Those kind of all go together. I don't sing in the shower. I do sometimes sing in the car. Kind of depends on what station I'm listening to. But yes, I sing in the car. Don't sing in the shower. If I ever danced in the car. Do I sit dance? Yes. Yes, I do sit dance. Quite often. Parachute band. It's my favorite one to sit dance to, but there's something wrong with my CD player. I'm so sad. I've got a CD stuck in my CD player. And it just keeps having a loading error. And that's my favorite disc. And it won't play and it won't pop out. I don't know what's wrong. But I keep forgetting about it because now I've gotten so used to not using my CD player that I forget that it's doing that. And when my husband's in the car, we usually turn the radio off, so I'm not listening to the radio or the CD player for that matter when we're in the car together. So I forget to mention it to him. And most of the time we're in his vehicle anyways. So I just keep forgetting to have him look at it and see if there's something he could do. He might have to get at it. I know he's got a tool. There's some special kind of tools that he needs to remove a radio from the dashboard. He might have to do that to get the whole unit out. I'm sure that there's some sort of manual ejection thing in the CD players. There usually is, but it's probably deep inside. It's probably not where I can reach it on the outside. That's better. A little bit of shading helped. Anyway, so yes, I sing in the car. No, don't sing in the shower. Sometimes I sing in my head, but not usually out loud, unless I'm in the car listening to some tunes. But yes, I do sing to the radio. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure that you remember that people are watching you. This is a good kind of creepy Halloween tangle. Good one to remember for the end of the month. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today, okay? Bye-bye.